1 2 1 2. Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to go for a little walk around Hillsborough. So we're going to start off here at Malsing Bridge. Now, for those of you who've watched any of my earlier videos, particularly the first one when I walked down the River Rivlin, I terminated that walk probably about 200 or 300 yards from here, just off, just at the joining of the rivers of the River Loxley and the River Rivlin, which is just up the road up there. Across the road there is the park and ride for the tram stop, and here we are at the Malsing Bridge tram stop. And this is just on the edge of the suburb of Hillsborough. Hillsborough is quite a vibrant shopping area, so what we're going to do is we're going to wander down there just to see what there is. So we're going to wander down Home Lane here. So up here at Home Lane there's quite a bit of industry up here. There's a few factories up on the top there. Across the road just there's the joineries and a glass place and the big Toshua shop there, which obviously does all the camping, cycling, towing, etc. On there as well. Got a good cafe as well, worth visiting, even if you just want to have a quick look round. Yeah, so as we walk down towards the shopping centre of Hillsborough, we come past here, which is the Toshua shop. Well, I came down here just after COVID, when and an awful lot of the shops had gone from here, but it's nice to see that some of them have now come back. And in fact, Hillsborough as a whole seems to have definitely recovered a lot from the what's it? That's an interesting one, the Yorkshire Natural History Museum, which I've heard good things of, and it may actually be worth going to tour. So if you ever want fancy looking at Yorkshire's Natural History Museum, parking would be limited to parking probably on the street, on some of the side streets up here, which not ideal, but probably worth visiting. car showrooms. I'd say there's a few businesses uptown. It's an interesting street actually, this one, 'cause it's a mixture of businesses and housing, which you do tend to get quite a lot in the suburbs. But yeah, what we're coming up to now is probably the main part of the Hillsborough, so you'll see a lot more shops and a much more vibrant shopping community. It's a Saturday lunchtime now, and there is a match on. Obviously, living in Sheffield, this has been Sheffield. It's been Sheffield Hillsborough. It is the home of Sheffield Wednesday, and I've been told by one of my good friends that they are playing today against Watford. So as the time gets nearer to kick-off, which is in about 4 hours' time, things will probably get a little bit more lively around here. We'll probably see a bit of a police presence. We usually have a little bit of a police presence on Hillsborough Corner itself, because there's obviously a few pubs and people can get a little bit excited, shall we say. But other than that, it's usually very, very low-key. Yeah, up until about 20 years ago, I used to live around here. So it's got a good set of shops, a nice little area to live actually. So we've got a very good transport network here. We've got the tram itself, which goes from here into the centre of the city. From there it goes off to the railway station and then into the outskirts of some of the other outskirts of Sheffield. And funny enough, I remember this being built. Before that was built, it was quite a tight corner here, and there was lots of shops and things on this side. But those went to make way for the tram. So this is what would be called Hillsborough Corner, as it was called. And I say this was quite an important part of Hillsborough. And there used to be lots of nice little shops and cafes on the corner here, but a lot of those disappeared after COVID and have now been picked up by so we've got a lot of fast food shops now and bars. Subway, Hillsborough Tap on the corner there, that used to be Hillsborough Sports Bar. And over here we've got the river. So this is the part of the River Loxley. So I said when I did my walk down through down the River Rivlin, which is probably about a quarter of a mile upstream from here, is where I finished, where the River Rivlin joins the River Loxley at Malsing Bridge, which is where we started the walk off here. It comes down to here. So as we walk off Hillsborough Corner, we head up into the main shopping area of Hillsborough, and we start to see a few more cafes. Cafes seem to have taken off a lot here. Cafe Boo across the way there is a very, very popular spot. I'll probably nip in there in a little bit for a spot of lunch. Down here, fabric shop. Now, it's a bit of a Sheffield institution here. Berry's Pork Sandwich Shop. Probably the best pork sandwiches you can ever have. So if you're ever in Sheffield area, you'll probably find a Berry's Pork Shop just about in every suburb of Sheffield, because they are a bit of a Sheffield institution. Well worth having. So a bread cake or a French stick with nice, well cooked, well roasted pork, and then you can add things like that to a bit of apple sauce, a bit of crackling, a bit of dripping. Absolute heaven. Quite a few good butchers as well here. There's Rags here and there's another one there, Pearson's. We've got a B&M store. That used to be quite a big co-op, and it had a post office in it as well. Another cafe up this end. So there's lots of little cafes in Hillsborough, so you can always get a cuppa, sandwich, bit of cake. Funk's Pork Butchers, with some of the best sausages there are to be had in there. Really, really good. Post office now across the road there. That used to be the NatWest Bank, but it's now been turned into the post office. Hillsborough Park tram stop. So again, we've got quite a good selection of shops up this end of the shopping centre. And we're sort of coming out to the edge of the main centre of Hillsborough. But we'll just go up here a little bit, because there is Hillsborough Park, and Hillsborough Park is definitely worth a visit. Another cafe here, Molly's Cafe. Better view of the park now. So Hillsborough Park's one of the big parks in the Sheffield area. I think like many of the parks, it was originally a private estate, which was then given to a city as parkland. So I'll probably stick in the description somewhere a little bit about a little potted history of the park, very quick on there. That's it, that's the library. So a little small bricks and bits toy shop, a little bit of a Lego shop just there. And then you've got again a few more cafes up here. So we've got a few little tiny shops down here. Cafes, you've got various other shops, etc. But I want to come up here to the parks. Here you've got the Hillsborough Park walled garden, which is very pretty. A lot prettier in the summer, obviously, but it is quite a nice little area. Quite popular for having wedding photos and that sort of thing. Obviously, in the summer, it's a much better place to come to, but it is quite nice even this time of year, because you've still got some of the flowering, and it is a bit of an oasis in the middle of the bustle of the suburb. I'm just going to be quiet for a bit so you can appreciate the peace and quiet of this area. Just off the walled garden is this nice little cafe now. This used to be disused and a bit in disrepair, but a few years ago they actually did it up and they've now turned it into a very nice little cafe. Hillsborough Library. Go this way. So that used to be the main entrance to the library, so they've actually moved it. So let's go around this way. This is Hillsborough Park, one of the really nice parks of Sheffield. I'm going to be a bit naughty and cut across the grass here. So down towards this side you've got the kids' playground, and you've got a big massive field over the side there, which is really good for recreation. In fact, they recently they had a big concert there with the Arctic Monkeys, which turned into a bit of a mud bath. Quite a big venue for the Sheffield Tramlines Festival. Down there we've got the duck pond, and in fact just in the distance there, if you can see it, is Hillsborough Football Stadium, the home of Sheffield Wednesday. And I said there's a match there this afternoon. We're going to head back down towards the to Hillsborough Corner. We've also got a little small arena here, which is in its winter clothes at the minute. You've got, I think you've got some football and rugby pitches just there. In the summer that becomes more of an athletics track. In the summer you have an athletics track going around the outside. And it's used more for athletics. Yeah, so Hillsborough Park is very, very popular. It's a really nice park. And it is also home to one of the many park runs that are in the city. I don't tend to do much running nowadays. My knees don't like it. But one of my friends is a keen park runner, and he was running around here this morning doing a 5k as you do. And it is, I think it's one of the very popular runs because it's not too bad. It's all on well-established paths, so it's a very, very popular park run. Lots and lots of wildlife. Squirrels, lots of squirrels in the park actually, and the dogs seem to have a really good field day chasing them. Because it's a suburb, you've got lots of housing that is very, very close to there. So Hillsborough Shopping centre is very, very popular with the people who live in Hillsborough, because obviously it's got just about every shop you want there. I'm not going to go down the main road where we came up from. I'm going to come down here, which cuts off the corner a bit, and then I'm going to come back into Hillsborough Corner from a different angle. So this is literally just at the back of the main shopping area that we just walked up. As I started coming up the shopping centre earlier, I passed a berries pork sandwich shop, and just to sort of underline how much a bit of an institution it is for Sheffield, there's another one here. So yeah, there's actually two of these shops in Hillsborough, and the actual main place where they actually make them isn't very far from here. That's about a quarter of a mile down the road in that direction. Petrol station. Oh, fuel's only 133. That's a bit cheaper than it has been recently. Another car park here for Hillsborough. So again, we've got another little set of shops here as we turn up to back up towards Hillsborough Corner. And we'll go through the Hillsborough Exchange Shopping Centre. Nice little shopping centre, this one. It's I'd say it's a lot of small shops, and after COVID it was a bit decimated in here, but it's nice to see there's a lot of shops coming back. Some are still empty, like the old Clinton's card there, but again we've got a lot more cafes. We've got a big Greggs. Greggs also is another big important thing. Can't beat a Greggs sausage roll, but I'm not going to have one today. I'm trying to keep off the carbs. Got some nice little small retailers here as well. I'm just going to have a wander down this way. So I'm going to go up and have some lunch. One of my favourite cafes. So this is Cafe Boo. So a really good cafe. We've got a really good menu. What do I fancy today? What should we have? Oh, that sounds nice. A Boo special salad. Yeah, I'm trying to cut back on the old carbs at the minute, so pop you under there for a minute. Hi there, yeah, can I have the Boo special salad? Yep, and a flat white as well, please. No, that'll do me nicely. Okay, yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Yeah, lovely, no problems, thank you. So I just had a nice cup of coffee and nice lunch. So I'm going to finish the video here. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'd say it's a nice little wander around Hillsborough and the shopping area. And I hope you enjoy it, and catch you on the next one.